Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a little soft glam sort of look using this beautiful new Manny palette that I have. I can't really but there we go. It's a very basic sort of palette, like not basic in a bad way, basic in the sort of colour sense, like the colour story, but I really like it. That's sort of my everyday go-to sort of colours. So I will be doing a quick sort of soft glam with that. So without any further ado, let's just roll into it. So obviously I've got my hair down for the most part, but I'll kind of just put the top of it up so it's out of the way. So I'm going to start with brows as always. So just going to spoolie them up like always. They need a good shaping because I've not done them for a couple of weeks, so they're a bit messy. And I'm just going to use my Precisely My Brow and my Gimme Brow Gel by Benefit, both in the shade 3. So we are back and the brows are filled, in the words of Manny MUA. Yes, back, brows are done. I say back, I was never gone, I was just sped up. And sorry if you see me lip syncing there. I was singing Watermelon Sugar. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm not going to carve my eyebrows out or anything because I can't really be bothered. So next thing I'm going to do is use my Full Cover Camouflage Concealer in C2. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of that on my lids to prime them. So I'm going to do my eyes. This is the Morphe x Manny MUA Glam palette. Has a lovely mirror there. I'm just showing you my grey wall. And then obviously the shades down here. So we have, oh look, I could use this instead of my little mirror. Ooh. We have Dust Cloud, Scorpio, Fire Witch. Oh, I like Fire Witch. Leo, Sophie, Spellbound, Cancer, Zaya, and then Boy Next Door, Gamenta, which I'm assuming is backwards, sort of like mixed up magenta, Aries, which is beautiful, it looks sort of duochrome, that looks gorgeous, and then Howl, and then there's two highlighter shades, Apollo and Nova. Nova is the name of one of my grand kitties. That sounds really weird, I know. Minnie had kittens and my friend took 2 of them and one's called Nova. And they are the most beautiful little beans. I love them. So I am going to go in, this is a BH Cosmetics 24. It's just sort of an oval sort of, I don't know, it's just an eyeshadow brush. I'm going to use a little bit of the shade Zaya. As always, bringing that into the front of my brow. And then I'm just going to take the shade Sophie. That's all excess powder that's going over my camera. Take the shade Sophie and I'm just going to sort of blend the edges with that. I took that up a bit too high the first time. But wow. That looks really pretty and I've only done like 2 colours. And then I'm going to take, let's go with Spellbound. So that's this gorgeous colour here. I know, let's do it this way. This gorgeous colour here. So we've gone for Zaya, Sophie and Spellbound. And I'm just going to pop that in my outer V. And this is just on a Morphe M433. So the day I'm filming this is actually my mum's birthday. So I'm going to FaceTime her later, see if she enjoyed her presents, which I hope she did. I spoiled her, but then to be fair, I usually spoil her. And then I'm going to take a tiny bit of Howl, which is the darkest brown shade, and I'm taking that on a Morphe M506, just a tiny one, to really add some darkness just in this outer corner. And then I'm just going to blend that out with a little, I can't speak, with whatever's left on my brush from Spellbound. Well, that's pretty. I like that. And I'm not going to go for a cut crease or anything today. Alright, I don't know. Oh, let's swatch these shimmers. So we have Scorpio, Leo, Cancer, and Aries. So let's just swatch them on here. So we have Scorpio. Oh, that's my brow pencil that I was checking the colour on. Scorpio, Leo. Well, that wasn't a very good swatch, but that was on me. This is Cancer. And then this is the one I'm most looking forward to. Aries. Oh, look at those. What colour should we use? I don't want this to be like a too dark. So I think... Oh... I think I'll go with Leo, which is that sort of medium brown shade. So I'll just pop a bit of that on my finger and pop that on the lid. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Scorpio, which is the brighter gold shade, and pop that just on the sort of inner third of the lid. And then I'm going to take that brush. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to leave it for now and do the other eye quickly. And then I'll come and finish this eye. So that's both eyes done for the most part. So let me just wipe all that random excess that I've got all over my face. So I've got my House Labs liquid eyeliner in Punk. So I'm just gonna do the thinnest line. I don't want anything too major. Literally, that is all I wanted, just the tiniest, thinnest line. And as usual, I'll do the rest of my face and then come back to my lower lash line. So I've moisturised, and I'm not going to prime today. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to use the Glow Foundation by PS, which is Primark. My little pipette thing doesn't really work, so I just kind of have to slather it on my face. I'm just going to go in with my Jaclyn Hill Morphe foundation brush, buff that in. Do we need to... I'll give it a quick blend in with my sponge. Do you know what? I've really got into using brushes for my foundation recently, and I love it. Like, I do love my sponge, don't get me wrong. Sound like Monet Exchange talking about my sponge. If you know, you know. My mum won't know. Guaranteed. She told me the other day she doesn't like drag queens, so I'm going to disown her. I'm not going to disown her. That being said, after finding out her character taste in Vampire Diaries, I think me and my sister are both going to disown her. Because that is tragic. No offence to anyone that likes the boring characters. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of that concealer under there. This is just the same concealer I primed with. Oh, and then I've got my Lasting Perfection one. Just pop that over any blemishes. or any areas I want lightened a little bit. As I discovered yesterday, I have a spot brewing here and a spot brewing here. Not the greatest. So I'm just going to use a normal, like, little, I think it's an eyeshadow brush, but I'm going to use it for my concealer. So I'm just going to use my sponge to sort of blend the rest in. So how is everyone enjoying lockdown still? I know it's been eased a bit, especially in England. In England it's eased quite a bit compared to Scotland. It's eased slightly here, but nothing major. Like, obviously there's a lot of horrible, scary things going on in the world right now, but you know, just trying to keep a positive outlook on life, because you know, as much as I hate like all the racism and the killing especially and all of that, I get very, very opinionated and very heated about it, so I'm kind of going to keep all of that sort of off my channel, because I don't want to be getting stressed making videos, to be quite honest. And then I'm just going to use my Rimmel Stay Matte to powder. So let's go under my eyes with my powder puff. And then I'll just do a quick dusting over the rest of my face. And drop everything. And then I'm just going to quickly make sure that's all dusted off and I don't have any random patches. I'm going to go in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And again, just going to use my big Jaclyn Hill brush that I've not washed since my last video, sorry to say. But yes, I've been watching a lot of Drag Race. I know who wins season 12 because it's obviously been on Twitter and whatnot, but I've not actually watched it. I've just finished season 11. I'm a bit behind the times, but yes, just finished season 11. And I can say wholeheartedly, I'm not gonna, obviously, I don't want to ruin it for anyone, but if you have not seen it, you've not seen it. If anyone's favourite is Brooklyn, she doesn't win. She's my favourite. I think she was robbed, but you know, I'm glad the winner won. They're very talented. And I'm just gonna go in with my usual blush. The little romance that went on between Brooklyn and Vanjie, just, oh, my heart can't handle the cute. So I'm quickly going to spray with my continuous setting mist before I do my highlighter and my under eye. So for my highlighter, I'm again going to go in with the Manny palette, and I'm going to use a little bit of Nova, which is this shade, and pop that on my cheekbones. Oh, that's pretty. It's subtle, but it's pretty. It's not like, it doesn't, there's no cast. I realised I pulled you really close in on my eyes and then I never zoomed you back out. Oh well. End of my nose, bridge of my nose, tiny bit on my cupid's bow, and any other areas that need highlighted. Oh, this is really pretty. I enjoy that thoroughly. I'll just put that palette away, and I need it to do my lower lash line. So for my lower lash line, I think I'm going to go in with Fire Witch, which is that pretty sort of corally colour. And I'm just going to put that down there. Pencil brush and pop that on my inner corners. So I just took a little bit more Nova and popped that on my inner corners and in my brow bone. On my brow bone. Oh, you can see it because of my lighting now. Couldn't see it in person properly. And then for lips, I'm going to take the Morphe lip liner in Backseat Love. And then I'm going to take the shade Wifey, also from Morphe. And then on top of that, I'm taking Pop, which is just a little gloss. That is the final look. No, it's not. I forgot mascara. Oh my god. What an idiot. Let me quickly do my lashes. So I'm going to use PS Wonderlash, which is a pretty good dupe for their Real by Benefit, I think. So that is the final look. So let's just show you it. I'm quite impressed with this. I really like it. So that, as I said, is the final look. I do really like it. That is a beautiful little palette Manny has going with Morphe there. So that is it for this week's video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and share with all your friends and family, because that would really help a girl out. I will see you next time. Bye.